schon richtig. May we can hear. About the golden volcano, or Lord Caitanya, Yugavada, so Kali Yuga. We continue from yesterday. This verse mentions the curse of a Brahmana. That the Brahmana told Srimad Mahaprabhu in nocturnal kirtans in which you taste Krishna Lila. But the doors are closed. And Srimad Mahaprabhu used to perform kirtana and taste the Bhajalila of Krishna. He did so behind closed doors in deep night. But this Brahmana thought himself a very qualified religious person because he lived by only drinking milk and nothing else. So he had said, I must have entrance into that kirtan. I do not eat anything but milk. Why should I not be allowed? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, milk drinking is no qualification for entering into Krishna consciousness. The Brahmana said, then I curse you to lose your family life. All right, Mahaprabhu said, and accepted the curse. And later he took sannyas and chased after those who were misguided by Mayadevi in order to save them. At the same time, although he is Krishna, he accepted the mood of Srimati Radharani. For these two reasons, he left his apparently worldly life. He acted for the welfare of the public, and after finishing that work, spent the next 12 years tasting a very inner aspiration of Srimati Radharani and searching after his own inner sweetness. This was what he came to show to the world. In this mystic way, Srimad Bhagavatam has proclaimed the magnanimous appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the story, so far I remember, is that afterwards he was hiding in Shiva's house because he wanted to be there.
He got in the end mercy because he was accepted.
Yeah. So, but Mahaprabhu complained, no bliss, no ecstasy appear because there's someone here who is not qualified. And they found him then afterwards. And Mahaprabhu sent him away and he accepted humbly. And he went, and just before he went out there, he called him back, said, now you will stay. You stay, you are. He could see his qualities, his humility. So this, so far I remember now, is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that he was only drinking milk, if that is qualified. But this is not qualification, he told him. There was another Brahmana, he was not allowed to enter. So a mysterious incarnation, Lord Chaitanya. After Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he went to live in Jagannath Puri. There he converted the greatest scholar of the day. Who was this? Huh? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Yes, he was a very scholarly person, and he taught, even sannyasi came to him to learn. He taught. After meeting Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, the great scholar Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya questioned his brother-in-law Govinda about the avatar of the present age Kali Yuga. So Govinda had been living in Navadvip. He was follower of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu in his own way. Sarvabhauma began to praise Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu as a beautiful man and a great scholar. I have great attraction for him, he said. But I don't think it wise that at such a young age he has taken sannyas, the renounced order of life. He has such a long life ahead of him. How will he be able to keep up the dignity of the life of a sannyasi, a life of renunciation? I can sit by and do nothing. I like this boy very much. I shall have to help him as a guardian, so that he may not lose his prestige by giving up sannyas, attracted by the fascination of worldly pleasures. So Gopinath could not tolerate all this guardian-like advice, because Gopinath knew who Caitanya Mahaprabhu was. He told Sarvabhauma, this young man who is very beautiful, charming and scholarly has attracted your attention. And you want to become his guardian to keep up the purity of his life. Do you think you will have to help him? What do you mean by saying all these things? Don't you know that he is really the incarnation of Godhead for this age? He is the avatar for Kali Yuga. He inaugurated the Yuga Dham of Nam Sankirtan in Navadvip. And his appearance is mentioned in the scriptures. Sarvabhauma replied, no, you are not talking to an ordinary person. Don't think that you can say whatever you like, and I will accept it. I am a heart not to crack. What are you saying? There's no Kali Yuga avatar. One of the names of Vishnu mentioned in Vishnu Sahasranam is in the Mahabharata is a Tri-Yuga. The Lord who appears only in 3 ages. That means that the Lord has no incarnation in Kali except Kalki, who is a pastime incarnation, not the Yuga avatar. The incarnation for the age. So Govinda replied, you think yourself so learned, but although you have studied all the scriptures, you are so proud of your learning. The Mahabharata, Srimad, Bhagavatam, are the main scriptures of the followers of eternal religious principles. Still you have no particular knowledge about that. At that time, Govinda quoted the passages from the Srimad Bhagavatam and Mahabharata. Krishna Vanam Dvicha Krishnam Savanvana Himango. This way he pressed his point. Here we find the direct avatar for the age of Kali. He has a beard to spread Nam Sankirtan. He is not a man, but the Supreme Lord, Krishna himself. Sarvabhauma said, no, go away, mind your own business. Don't think that you can instruct me. And in this way they argued. This is the disease in Kali Yuga. Later, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, I would like to teach you Vedanta philosophy so that you can keep up the standard of your renunciation. So he was a jnani, more or less, only knowledge. But he could not see the transcendental position of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, as a boy, he defeated the greatest scholar in India. He defeated him. And he was, had perfect knowledge. Mahaprabhu is manifested in Gaudiya. So I would like to teach you Vedanta philosophy, Sarvabhauma said, so that you can keep up the standard of your renunciation. So I will teach you that this world is nothing, so that you never feel any charm to again enter into mundane life. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, you are my guardian. Whatever you say you must do, I will come and learn Vedanta philosophy from you at whatever time is suitable for you. So Mahaprabhu accepted. Supreme Lord took this position because he had not a beard and not manifested his power and God, the Supreme Lord. He appeared in the form of a devotee, a Vaishnava. Then Govinda told Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma is saying this because he doesn't know your real identity. Srimad Mahaprabhu replied, why are you speaking against him? He is my guardian. He was my father's classmate. So he has great affection for me. It is out of affection that he poses himself as my guardian and looks after my welfare. I don't find any fault in that. So in a few days, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu began to hear Vedanta from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And as Sarvabhauma would speak, he would remain silent, like a good boy, as if he were hearing with a submissive attitude. But after he had been teaching Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu for 7 days, Sarvabhauma had some doubt in his mind. He thought, what is the matter? I am such a great scholar in Vedanta and logic. I'm trying my best with all my intelligence to put before him the inner meaning of Vedanta. But I drew no response from him. He's only quietly attending my discourses as if he's a thief and dumb. And I can say that he does not understand me, for he has a sharp intellect. I'm sure of this, but still he gives no appreciation, no response whatsoever. He raises no question and gives no indication whether he understood or not. Nothing of the kind. Then what am I doing? He could not keep himself any longer. He put the question straight to the Lord. For more than 7 days I have been explaining the inner meaning of Vedanta to you. Many sannyasis came to me to learn about Vedanta. But you don't have any question about my talk, my explanation. You maintain a strange and wonderful silence. What is the reason? Then Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu revealed himself. He said, Sarvabhauma, what you explain is on the basis of Shankara's philosophy. But I heard that it was by the order of the Lord that Shankaracharya concealed the real pure purpose of the Vedanta. Its author, Vyasadeva, is a completely theistic person, and he has prepared this Vedanta. But what you say is all based on atheistic scholarship. So Sarvabhauma was a very intelligent man. He realized in a very gentle way, he wants to tell me that what I am explaining is all bogus. I am laboring diligently to explain Vedanta to my utmost capacity for the last 7 days, and now he shows his true colors and says that what I am explaining is all false. What is he saying? Stilling and gentlemanly way, Sarvabhauma with some hesitation asked Srimad Mahaprabhu, you say that what I have been explaining for the last 7 days is all unsubstantial and unreal. Then can you give me the proper meaning? If this is all improper and false, then what is the real meaning of Vedanta? Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu humbly replied, if you order me to explain Vedanta, I will try. The sutras or codes of Vedanta are lustrous. In themselves, they are self-evident. The proper reading of the sutras leads towards Balabrahman, Krishna. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu began with this instruction. He said that Srimad Bhagavatam is the real explanation and commentary on Vedanta. It is mentioned in the Garuda Purana. Atoyam Brahma Suttanam Paradhatha Vininayaya Kayati Vasyaruposo Vidhatha Variprimitaho. Srimad Bhagavatam represents the real purport of Vedanta Sutra. And although it is very difficult to draw out the real purpose of the 100,000 verses epic Mahabharata, the great history of the world, Srimad Bhagavatam has come to give its real meaning. The mother of all Vedic knowledge is the Gayatri mantra. Srimad Bhagavatam gives the gift of Gayatri in a very full-fledged way. And the supplementary truth of the Vedas are also found within Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore, Vedanta must be explained in the line of the truth, which has been expressed in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Only then can the real meaning be understood. So when Srimad Mahaprabhu mentioned Srimad Bhagavatam, Sarvabhauma, being a learned Pandit, could not deny its validity. He said, yes, I also like Srimad Bhagavatam. I especially like one very beautiful verse. At that time, Sarvabhauma, to regain his lost prestige, began to explain Atma-Ramavas of Srimad Bhagavatam. Atma-Ramascha munayo nigandha bhyarukrame kurvandya haitu kim bhaktim itam bhuta gunohari. Very famous shloka. Even the liberated souls, fully satisfied in the self, are irresistible, attracted by the super excellent qualities of Krishna, and surrender to him with unalloyed devotion. Sarvabhauma explained this verse in 9 different ways, while Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu was before sat silently hearing. After he had finished his explanation, Sarvabhauma thought he had regained his position to a certain extent. Still, as a courtesy, he asked Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, you are satisfied with this explanation? If you can give any more light to this verse, I will listen to that. So Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu told him, if you order me, I may try. And he gave 18 types of explanation of that verse, leaving aside the 9 already given by Sarvabhauma. At that time, while listening to the explanation of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma gradually saw that he was losing his position. His pride was finished. Astounded, he thought, this young boy is not an ordinary person. No ordinary intellect can refute my arguments, leaving aside all of my attempts to explain this verse. He gave 18 wonderful explanations of this particular verse. What is this? Such consistent, irresistible, devotional, and beautiful explanations are coming, superseding all those that with great energy and effort I explained. No human being can surpass my explanation. No human intellect can cross mine. This is a different sort of explanation. It is all encompassing, but it is coming from this young boy. What is this? So gradually he lost his faith in himself, become baffled. Then he recalled how Govinda had said that Sri Caitanya was not a human being, and thought, it is not possible for a human to explain things in this way. It is something supernatural. Then Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu revealed to Sarvabhauma his spiritual position as Narayan and Krishna combined. In the trance, Sarvabhauma saw all this and fell at the Lord's feet and almost completely lost consciousness. When he arose from his trance, he found that boy still sitting there like a student with great humility. Then Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, May I go for today? So Mahaprabhu said, Sarvabhauma said, yes, you may go now. The Lord went away, and Sarvabhauma remained there. After some time, he recovered, began to think. What I have seen, 400 Narayan, then Krishna playing the flute. I was not defeated by a man. That is my solace. Sarvabhauma became a changed man and composed 2 verses. Vairagya Vidya Nitya Bhakti Yoga Sikshadham Eka Purusha Purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Shariradari Kipam Budayastam Maham Bhavade. I surrender under the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who is an ocean of mercy. He is the original personality of Godhead, Krishna, and has descended to teach us the real meaning of knowledge, renunciation, and devotion to Him. Galanastam bhakti yogam nijanya paduskatam Krishna Chaitanya nama Haribhutastasya padaravinde gadam gadam liyadham citta bringa. Let the honeybee of my mind dive deep into the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna Himself. He has appeared to reveal the path of unalloyed devotion, which had almost become lost due to the influence of time. So these 2 verses were composed by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, expressing that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord Himself. Oh. We'll continue. Is there any comments or questions? Oh.
I was witnessing a Maharaj in his village. I'm sorry.
You were witnessing?
I was helping to sing a Maharaj in his village.
He's now becoming a Vaishya, farmer, money man. See what Krishna has planned. Is anything? Oh, time is over here.
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya really got the mercy, great mercy. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he got the great mercy of Mahaprabhu.
Yes. This is, we have to, he was preaching Mayavad, philosophical understanding. But when he saw the other extraordinary qualities he showed, and he realized actually no human can explain like this. In its deepness, in its clearness, and not touching his commentaries on But he was not ordinary man also. Even Mahaprabhu would explain it to us here. It would not be changed much. Okay, Mahaprabhu, yes. But also no, because we are not free from the illusory energy. We have too many desires here, so we cannot catch the real thing. It is a wonder. I always wonder, how can I run here in this material world for enjoyment? Even if you know that today, tomorrow, or everything will be finished, nothing will be left. How can one live like this? This full of anxiety, full of fighting, full of greed. But this is another thing. We are not able, we should take our position where we are. We have not understood anything. We are running for enjoyment in this world and think, one day I will get the real happiness. And the Maharajas help us, they're already waiting. We are not conscious. Yes, unfortunately. So, only through mercy of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, we may get the drop of mercy, and this will be enough to save us. If we are just ready to take it. But they are not. It's not so easy. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Srila Siddhadev Goswami Gurudev Srila Siddhadev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Gurudev Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Pada Paramansa Vichala Stasya Srila Bhakti Vaibhava Guru Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Guru Pranam.